Hello, everyone. My name is Stephen Mendoza, and if you're watching this video, you are one of my students for BA 101. I'm going to spend the next few minutes just giving a little bit of an overview of kind of who I am, what my teaching philosophy is, and hopefully after watching this video, you all will get to know a little bit more about Stephen Mendoza, the person, and not just Steve Mendoza, the professor. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and I'm going to be sharing with you all a few quick slides that share a little bit more about my career journey, why I teach, and more about what you can expect with this class BA 101. Okay, quickly share my screen. Okay, so BA 101, Introduction to Business, taught by Professor Stephen Mendoza. Okay, a little bit more about me. So I was born and raised in Santa Ana, California. I'm the youngest of four, to two amazing parents. They actually both were born and raised in Mexico. So I'm first generation Mexican American. I went to high school in Santa Ana, and then I ended up going to UCLA for my BA degree. It's where I got a BA in business economics. Ultimately, I was really motivated to achieve a level of financial stability for my family. So I ended up moving into the world of banking. I worked at Wells Fargo as a relationship manager. So think for yourself, a quick service restaurant like McDonald's would want to come to our business for anything from acquisition financing to increase their store count in an area that they're maybe underpenetrated in to something as simple as, hey, we need equipment financing for a new fryer. I supported a lot of the quick service restaurant industries, and I was actually working a lot closely with them during the pandemic. So you can imagine a lot of changes in the business models of places like more casual dining spaces, and also a lot of high demand, high liquidity needs for those quick service restaurants during the pandemic when there was some government mandated shutdowns. I worked in banking for about 4 years. Actually, really did enjoy it, really made the most out of this experience and achieved that level of financial stability that I was looking for. But I realized that there was something missing. And I felt like there was something missing in the sense that I needed that value alignment. Because while I enjoyed working in banking, I didn't necessarily feel aligned to the mission and aligned to the industry. Me, as someone that's very health conscious, I didn't actually feel like I was making the world a better place if I was increasing the store count of fast food restaurants. I wanted to do something I really believed in. So that's why I went back to school. I went back to UCLA to get my master's in business administration, really in hopes of pivoting from banking into something I was more aligned to. And truly, it's been a dream come true now to work for Nike. I've been working for Nike for just under 2 years, and I really have achieved that value alignment in terms of I'm working for a company that I believe in. I'm working in an industry that I believe in. I feel like I'm making the world a better place by bringing inspiration and innovation to every athlete in the world. So I really do feel like the decision to leave banking and pursue my MBA was the right choice for me. In case you'd like to learn more about me, there's also an article where I was featured in the top 100 MBAs in the world from Poets and Quants. So feel free to read through that. Other fast facts. Favorite athlete, LeBron. Favorite sport, running. Favorite shoe, the Air Jordan 1. Favorite place to travel to is Disneyland, and my favorite TV show is Community. Now, you may be wondering, because I have a full-time job at Nike, why teach? Why take time out of my busy schedule to teach? Why take up a second job? Well, the truth of the matter is, I come from a family that really values education, and it's education has always been something that has been instilled in me really early on. My parents always motivated me to be the best student I could possibly be, to work hard in school, and then success will come afterwards, and all that has been true. Secondly, I also know the value of having good instructors, role models. I say instructors, role models because that's what a good instructor is. I know in the context of an online course, it's hard for me to serve as that role model, but please reach out to me if something piques your interest and you need someone to reach out to talk you through this. If you're going through a career change and you need some guidance, I'd be happy to kind of serve as that role model. I don't just want to be a good instructor. I want to be someone that um, really has a positive impact on your life going forward. And also, Lastly, why teach? Well, it's been fun. It's been fun, and I learned so much from my students. I learned just as much from my students as I can possibly teach you all. So it's just really been an enjoyable experience. Now, a big component here is grading. Obviously, you'll receive written feedback from all the assignments, but at its core, the one real message I want to be clear with you all is please, please, please take pride in your assignments. Do these assignments for you all, not for me. I already have my degree. I want you all to take pride in your work and make sure that if it has your name on it, it's something that you're proud of. Don't submit BS because I was just a few years ago in business school and a few years ago in college. I can recognize BS. Submit work that you're proud of. All right. Now to give you more specific recommendations. On the current affairs discussion, which represents about 30% of your grade, be thoughtful and detailed with your discussion entries. Follow the instructions on D2L. There's probably a specific word count minimum, so that will be communicated as the weeks approach. The reading quizzes, they're strictly based off the textbook chapters. If you don't read the textbook, you're not going to do well in the quizzes. Um, what's learned in D2L or learned in lectures, like it's not actually covered in the quizzes. So please read the textbook on the course schedule, and then complete those complete those reading quizzes. You'll have multiple attempts and it will register the highest score. Business activities, 40%, big portion of your grade. There's a rubric available online, but take your time and try hard. Be resourceful. Again, submit work that you're proud of. This work is for you, it's not for me. So please be detailed. Don't give me one or two sentences for each response. Again, actually spend the time to think if this is your hypothesis, justify it with the supporting evidence, supporting research. Be thorough within that analysis. And then for your final project presentation, we're going to give more details as the weeks progress. Though there's an available rubric online, I'm happy to share some examples from past terms, but just be creative and really deliver this as a business professional presentation. So think to yourself, I'm presenting to my manager or I'm presenting to executives. This is how I want to be in terms of my presentation style. Here are the messages I want to convey and follow the rubric. So more to come there. Again, I really just want to create this video so you all can kind of get to hear me, listen to me, learn a little bit more about me. I'm going to be available via email, so please reach out with any questions. But for now, thank you all for listening and look forward to being your professor this term.